It's your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. We talking about football for all my football fans out there, man. Talking about my Dallas Cowboys, man. We got the W today up in Washington D.C. against the Washington Redskins. A heated divisional rivalry, you know what I mean? A good road divisional win on the road. But on this film here is this video here. I mean, it's a quick little look at Ezekiel Elliot, our offensive line, and our running game. There were high expectations for it coming into the year. I mean, I did. I think most of us did, because most of Cowboys Nation, most of the the NFL pundits and the experts believe we got the best offensive line in football. Number 4 overall pick, Ezekiel Elliott, the rookie running back out of Ohio State, had great college career. And just looking at the first 2 games against the Washington Redskins on the road, week 2, Orlando American, FedEx Field, and the New York Giants, another divisional opponent at home, week 1. I just want to look at it and give it my quick thoughts. Some good things that I've seen, and some things that concern me. You know what I mean? So we'll jump right into the tape. You know what I mean? We look at this first play here. Our Pro Bowl right guard Zach Martin. He completely whiffed on this block. Completely whiffed on the weak side linebacker right here. And I don't know if there's a miscommunication between him and Travis Frederick, Pro Bowl center. He's taking on the one tech Damian Harris here, the defensive tackle. But the linebacker here shoots up the weak side linebacker shoots up the A gap. I think Casillas, number 52, he shoots up the A gap and forces Zeke Elliott to bounce, cut it to the outside. And it's the very first play of the season. And rookie quarterback, 9 times out of 10, the Giants know there's probably going to be a run play. So the nickel slot DB here, he blitzes from the outside. And you got a linebacker coming free up the A gap. There is nowhere for Zeke to go. Now there's no any pre-snap. There's no any telltale signs that the nickel DB is going to blitz. But his right foot is pointing towards the line of scrimmage. It might be a little hazy for some of you guys, but that might be a small little detail, little nuances of the game. Okay, he might be blitzing here, but Zach Martin completely missed this block. Like you can see him on number 70, he's at our right guard. He blocked nobody on this play. That's concerning. There's nothing Zeke can do about that. If Zach Martin makes that block, he may have a slimmer of a running lane, but Zach Martin completely misses the block. He blocks nobody. And now he's trying to get in there, hustle, things like that. We have high expectations for our offensive line. The bar and the standard is raised from 2014. They got the experience now, so, they've set the bar high. You expect great things. He didn't block anybody on this play. Zach Martin. The Doug Free didn't get any kind of initial push either, things like that. It just is a bad run play, but Zach Martin not being able to pick up the linebacker there, Casillas, number 52. I mean, it kind of just ruins the whole thing. All it is one key block. It's the NFL, one key missed block, anything like that can ruin the whole play. We all love Jason Witten. He's a future first ballot Hall of Famer. Mr. Reliable, Mr. Third Down, whatever you want to call him, and Tony Romo's in the game. But this was one of his worst run blocking games I've ever seen. He had a hard time blocking Olivier Vernon. He came from was it Miami? I believe he came from the Dolphins. They the Giants paid a lot of money for their defense, but we need Jason Witten to kick out Olivier. He's already got the inside leverage on Olivier Vernon right here. Witten's got to turn his hips and kick him out, and you would see the running lane decrease that Zeke would have. But Witten, he gets his butt kicked by Olivier Vernon. He needs to kick him out. Drive your legs, lower your pass, kick him out, Jason Witten, and and we would have a crease. Watch Witten here and Olivier Vernon. That, once again, just one block or one missed block can make or break a run play, any play. Come on, Witten, you got to be more physical than that. I know he's a finesse player, but Witten's got to be a little bit more physical than that. I mean, Olivier Vernon dominated him on this play from a physicality standpoint. Come on, because you see Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins, they pull. It would have been, not saying it would have broke it for a touchdown, but it would have been a decent crease he would have had to get to the outside. Jason Witten would have made that one key block. He would have got behind Tyron Smith, and it could have been a decent game. This is, like I said, this not only Jason Witten but Jeff Swain. This was just not a well run block game for our tight ends. Jeff Swain here is going to come across the formation, and he's going to miss the linebacker coming up the A gap. I believe it's the A gap. He's going to miss, and once again Zeke is going to have to be forced to make a cut in the backfield. Jeff Swain right here. One key block is all it takes. One key miss block, one key block is all it takes. Jeff Swain spinning in circles. The linebacker beat him to the spot. Well, he actually ran past right, and he made Zeke have to cut it out. And Olivier Vernon just standing there. I mean, Olivier Vernon was all over this tape. As far as making tackles, he was there. Jason Witten had a hard time blocking him this game. One key miss block. Casillas again. I'm 52. He shot the A gap. He's a pretty athletic linebacker. But our Pro Bowl center, Travis Frederick. I know I believe the Giants picked up Damien Harris in the offseason. I know they paid a lot of money for him. They did like over $200 million for their defense. The defense was trash last year. But our center, Pro Bowl center, Travis Frederick, number 72, he gets dominated on this play. He gets dominated. Damien Harris is a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good football player. Don't get me wrong. Good players make plays. But on this, once again, it comes down to one block. Our center, Travis Frederick, he gets dominated on this play, and Zeke is forced to make a cut in the backfield. Before he's ready, to see in the holes, he's already making cuts. And Damien Harris makes it was a 2-yard gain. Don't get me wrong, but that's a win for the defense, no doubt about that. That's definitely a win for the defense. This just wasn't one of the greatest run blocking games our offensive line has ever had, and most of us agree with that. Yeah, dominated. This play here is Zeke needs to have a little bit more patience. I would like for Jason Witten right here to be a little bit more. He's not a speedy guy. I would like for him. I wish he's a little bit more athletic. A little bit faster. Get across the line and block Olivier. Once again, Olivier Vernon, block him. But Zeke needs to have a little bit more patience. So Jason Witten can make that block either a kick out block, or he rotates and swivels his hips to the outside, so Zeke can make a decision to bounce it to the outside up to Dez Bryant up here, who's a physical, strong receiver who definitely blocks in the run game. A lot of receivers don't like to do that. If he blocks it, if he bounces it, there's a lane there, But by the time Jason Witten comes across the formation to get to Olivier Vernon, Ezekiel Elliot is already up his back. You would like for Zeke to have a little bit more patience because he could have bounced his run to the outside. And Olivier Vernon is making plays again. I mean, he made plays on 54 Olivier Vernon, and 52 Casillas. I think 92 Damien Harris. They were all over this tape on defense for the Giants. You know what I mean? That's what the Giants paid for. Right, see, he's already up. Witten's back. If Witten is able to get there, it can be a difficult play for Witten. But if Zeke is able to be patient, Jason Witten can either give a kick out block where where Zeke can come right up underneath him, or he can rotate his hips and turn his shoulder pads to the inside, Jason Witten, Ezekiel Elliot can bounce it to the outside around Witten. Because we got Dez up top blocking the corner. We've got Travis Frederick, our center, on the backer. And we've got Tyron Smith, our Pro Bowl left tackle, who already has inside leverage on number 52, Casillas. So if Zeke is a little bit more patient and bounces it to the outside, there's a seam here between Tyron Smith, our left tackle right here, and Dez. And now Zeke is in open space, open field, one-on-one with the safety, I believe, Landon Collins. That could be a touchdown. It could be probably at least a first down. It could be 2nd and 10. It could go from 2nd and 10 to 1st and 10 or 3rd and 1. But because Zeke he isn't patient on this, he doesn't allow Jason Witten a chance to make some type of block, kick out block, or he rotates and swivels his hips, to the inside, and makes Zeke bounce it to the outside. We got Dez blocking up top Say Tyron Smith already has inside leverage on Casillas. That's a pretty good game if Zeke is able to bounce that to the outside, But because of impatience, this happens. Got to slow down, Zeke. Slow down, Rook. Slow down. This run here tells me Zeke isn't used to the NFL speed yet. He's used to bouncing this to the outside, and he's beating defense. So he watched the taping of him at Ohio State in the Big Ten. He's beating defenders to the outside. At the NFL, it's a different level, it's a different speed. You know what I mean? So he's not used to that just yet. And this right here showcases that. Number 27 is safety. He thought he was going to beat him to the outside. The NFL is too fast for that, Zeke. The NFL is too fast for that, man. Jason Witten right here. Once again, Olivier Vernon, number 54. The Giants paid a lot of money to bring him over from the Dolphins. Jason Witten actually gets him. He rotates his hip, and he gives sets up a crease for Zeke to bounce to the outside. The thing is, once you make contact, it's leg drive. You know what I mean? Olivier Vernon, he kind of manhandles Jason Witten to where Jason Witten gets pushed back into past in the backfield, the line of scrimmage, to where when the guard, I think Martin and Frederick, when they pull, it forces Zeke to bounce all the way to the outside, and it creates lanes for the defense to come through, all because Jason Witten wasn't able to keep Olivier Vernon from penetrating on the running play. He drives Witten back, and that it ruins the whole play. That's why I say Olivier Vernon, 54, was all over the film, all over the tape. This just wasn't one of Jason Witten's best run blocking games. Olivier Vernon at times, I gotta call it like it is. He dominated him, and this is one of those plays. Like, wait, you gotta be stronger than that. Vernon calls that play, that tackle for loss. You see the explosion, touchdown. You see it. He gets up to the second level with speed and power. That's why we took him 4th overall. It's not all bad. It wasn't all just Zeke being impatient. Now, there are times where Zeke is impatient. He needs to slow down. It's like his feet are going 100 miles per hour faster than his actual mind. It's like, slow down. You know what I mean? But he's a rookie, so it's not all Zeke. It's a combination of Zeke, poor blocking from the tight ends, and offensive line blocking as well, As we get into the week 2 matchup against the Redskins, once again, offensive, Zeke, it's not all Zeke. It's not all Zeke, On this run play here, Doug Free completely whiffs on the block at right tackle. Now, Tyron Smith has a hard job. A defensive tackle here, he's playing the 3 technique, and Tyron Smith is trying to beat him get across his face, down block towards the center. But the defensive lineman already has inside leverage on him, so that's going to be a tough job to do. But Tyron Smith and Doug Free at right tackle and left tackle, both of those guys missed the blocks, and this is what happens. There's nothing Zeke can do about that. Our 2 tackles, they both missed the block, and there's just nothing Zeke can do. So it's not all just Zeke. He still got 2 yards off that play. He usually falls 4. Zeke, I like that. This is a play here where Zeke, like I said, his feet are going like 100 times faster than his mind. Slow down. Be patient. Let your blocks develop. This was blocked beautifully. You got Tyron Smith, left tackle, with the kick-out block. Lyle Collins, left guard with the down block. Jason Witten, taking care of the back end. Doug Free, the right tackle, is pulling around to take care of the linebacker here. And if Zeke just slows his feet because he sees his defenders coming from the outside, from around Jason Witten. Slow down. Slow your feet down. Follow Doug Free through the hole. Number 68, Doug Free. Follow him through the hole. Slow your feet down, and he has a running lane. But when you go too fast, slow down. He still got 2 yards or 3 yards on that play. You just want him to slow his feet down. The play was blocked beautiful. Follow Doug Free. It was blocked beautiful. Zach Martin, number 70 here. He had the inside. He'd have been Zeke and a safety one-on-one in the hole. I think that's D'Angelo Hall. Slow your feet down, Zeke. This play here, you look at Lyle Collins, our left guard, Tyron Smith, all-pro left tackle. Watch how these two guys get to the second level to block the linebacker. I think the safety, D'Angelo Hall, to spring a hole when Travis Frederick get his hips turned. I mean, see, Lyle Collins left guard, Tyron Smith left tackle. I mean, how they get to the second level is just beautiful. Tyron and Travis Frederick takes care of the defensive tackle, and the hole is wide open. This is what I'm used to. Second block, boom, right there, boom. I don't know if you guys were able to see that, but our left guard, Lyle Collins, and left tackle, Tyron Smith, how they get to the second level. That's beautiful. That's what we expect from our offensive line. And the number 4 overall pick, Zeke Elliott. Once again, our Pro Bowl right guard, Zach Martin, misses the block. He missed the block again on this run play. And there's nothing Zeke can do about that. 2nd and 1. You know what I mean? He missed the block. Could have been a bigger game, but I believe Zeke still got the first down. But Zach Martin, number 70, right guard, Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? Missed the block. Whiffed on the block. But Zeke, one thing I like about Zeke, he's usually always falling for 2nd and 1. He gets, 3 yards? Move the chains. But it could have been more. But Travis, I mean, that's the NFL, though. The NFL is too good to just halfway execute. One missed block like that. And that's all it takes to make or break up a running play. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. Our right guard, Zach Martin here, whiffed on the block. So it's not all Zeke. It's not all Zeke, you know. Our offensive line, our tight ends, they just got to block better. You know what I mean? Zeke needs to be a little bit more patient. And hold on to the ball. Now, all that fumbling, I gotta get that out of your game. This right here, I mean, Zeke is patient. Zeke is patient, man. He's, you see the explosion, you see the patience. He can explode up to the next level. I like how our left guard, Lyle Collins, gets to the second level, you know what I mean, and gets the block. And, he's able to spring Zeke Elliott free. Left guard, Lyle Collins. Gets to the second level, get the kick out block, cut it up, Zeke, first down. Spin move, boom. That's what we expect from our offensive line in our run game. When Zeke is patient, he's patient, you know what I mean? Let the blocks develop. Man, our running game can be explosive, almost unstoppable. Patience, start a step, cut it, there you go. You're patient to the hole, then explode through it. Cut it up, there you go. Boom. Great kick out block by Lyle Collins. I know he's a Hall of Famer. But this play here, Jason Witten, he's the point of attack, the POA. We're running this play right up Jason Witten's back, and he's got to turn this. He has to do something with Kerrigan here. You got to sometimes rotate him, not rotate him, but swivel your hips, do something. But when you get Jason Witten gets pushed back like that, Zeke he's making cuts too early. You know, Jason Witten isn't a physical player. You know, his run blocking these first 2 games, they've been subpar. Jason Witten gets pushed back. Zeke's making cuts already. That's going to slow you down. It's a game of inches. The timing's all thrown off now. He's not expecting to make cuts 3 yards into the backfield. He has nowhere to go. Jason Witten, Hall of Famer, but his run blocking has been suspect. Come on, Witt. Come on, we got to be more physical, Witt. Come on now, Jason Witten. You got to be more physical than that now. I need you to be a little more physical, more stout, more strong. You just threw off the timing of the entire run play. You know, on this run play here, I think Zach Martin engaged on the linebacker at the second level a little bit too early, and the linebacker came over and made the play. But the hole was there. This is just a great play by the defender. I'm trying to pause it just right in time for you guys. Right there, Zach Martin, number 70. You see the hole that Zeke sees. Right there. Lyle Collins got the backer. Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick both got the kick out block. Cole Bleasy up there chilling. But you see the hole that Zeke sees. The one guy that can make a play is the guy number 7 that Travis Frederick is trying to block here. But he made a play. I mean, if Travis can get on him and drive him out, then Zeke could possibly cut it back. But right off on Zach Martin's, right off his butt here, he could possibly cut. But you see the hole that Zeke sees. But this is the NFL. Those holes close fast. You would like for, I think Zach Martin is starting to reach for him, and he's not quite got to the linebacker yet. Maybe Zeke need to be a little bit more patient. But if Zach Martin can make that block right there, you see the running lane that Ezekiel Elliot sees. But the linebacker made a play. That's a nice play there. I mean, that hole closed fast. That hole closed. You see it. You see it. I mean, Zeke made it. I mean, that's the hole right there. The one guy who can make a play made the play. This play here, I like how Tyron Smith, our left tackle, he stays on the defensive end block long enough till he sees the linebacker. He goes to the left tackle, Tyron Smith. Then he goes to the second level and gets the kick out block on the linebacker. And you see the burst. The reason why we drafted Zeke 4th overall, you see the burst. Nice kick out block by Tyron Smith. Cut it up, Zeke. Nice. 1st and 10, I'll be 2nd and 1. We're ahead of the chains. Take that every time. This play here, I like the quick feet by Zeke. A quick cut. A lot of backs don't have this ability to make that cut. You know what I mean? Quick feet, quick cut. You know what I mean? I'm a 4 overall pick. You expect these type of things from him. This is what he has the capability of doing. Quick cut. Cut it. There you go. Like that real quick. On 2nd and 1, he gets what, 5-6 yards? We're ahead of the chains. Move the chains. Not every run is going to be 50, 60, 70 yards. Just move the chains. You see the quick feet. Cut it up. Bam, cut it back. Just like move the chains. That's all you can ask for. Just move the chains. Move the chains. Both of our guards pulled on this play. Lyle Collins had the kick out block, and Zach Martin, our right guard, hustled about 20 yards past the line of scrimmage. And this is what this play here is what our offensive line and our running game. We can do this for all year long and just dominate people, dominate the time of possession. If Zeke is a little bit more patient and our offensive line win their one-on-one battles and do their job, we can dominate. Be patient, Zeke. Both guards pull. You see the lane. Explode. Be patient to the hole, then explode through it. I mean, we can do this all year long. Hasn't been shown yet the first 2 weeks, but this is what we're capable of. No doubt. Feed me. It's 2nd and short. He gets the first down. He moves the chains. He bounces it to the outside. He made the right decision. There's no excuse for this, though. I mean, no, Josh Norman made a play now. Josh Norman made a play. No excuse for that. Hold on to the ball, rookie. Hold on to the ball, Zeke. Josh Norman made a play, man. He's got to hold on to the ball, though. But he moved the first down. I mean, hold on to the ball, man. You can't be getting stripped like that. You know, nice play by Josh Norman, though. Now, right now, we are in our, we call it 11 personnel. I made a video talking about personnel, things like that. 11 personnel is 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers. So most defenses, what they do, they go nickel. They take a linebacker off the field and they insert a defensive back. Now you look at the defense, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the box on defense. We've got 5 offensive linemen, 3 Pro Bowlers on offensive line, and a Hall of Fame tight end. With this, if our offensive line is the best in the NFL, like most of us believe, Cowboys Nation, like most of the NFL pundits believe, if we have the best offensive line in football, a Hall of Fame tight end, number 4 overall pick in Ezekiel Elliot, and the defense has 6 players in the box, we should dominate this. I mean, this is the matchup that we want. 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line, and 1 tight end, number 4 overall pick in the backfield. We should dominate a 6-man box. I mean, that's just what I know. Some of you guys say, man, real McCoy, man, your expectations are too high. That's just what I expect with a 6-man front. Defensive players make plays too. I don't expect a 1-yard game. We have to dominate a 6-man front. 6 people in the box. We got to dominate that. We're too talented. Our offensive line is too good. We should dominate a 6-man front. 6 guys in the box. But our offensive line, Jason Witten and Zeke, we should dominate this, Cowboys Nation. In my opinion, we should dominate this. Travis Frederick missed 1 block, and this is what happened. Zeke got to bounce it outside. Well, the video's getting kind of long now. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm a Cowboys fan, Cowboys Nation football fans, man, and that's just, it's a quick film study, but the first 2 weeks looking at Ezekiel Elliott, number 4 overall pick, our offensive line, things like that. You see the potential there, but you also see things that we need to work on. Missing blocks. Jason Witten has to be more physical. He has to be more physical. He got to be more stout at the point of attack. Zeke got to be a little bit more patient. Zeke got to hold on to the ball. I still believe, I tweeted out, man, I said, I wonder if the coaching staff is going to start to think, should we start Alfred Morris? No. Zeke Elliott should start. You see the potential there. Patience. I mean, usually you think the rookie quarterback would be the one where his mind is just racing, where it's the running back's mind is just racing. Have him slow down. Let the blocks develop. Be patient. You know what I mean? Things will happen. You know what I mean? He's too talented. Our offensive line is too. We're better than this. We got the W today against the Redskins, but we're better than this. You know what I mean? I think over time we'll get there. Offensive lineman, you got to make your blocks. Jason Witten got to make your blocks. Zeke got to be a little more patient and hold on to the ball, Zeke. Now, Zeke, if you keep fumbling, bench you. Throw your butt on the bench. You know what I mean? We have Alfred Morris in here. Anyway, at Cowboys Nation, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We're 1-1. We got the, I believe, Sunday night football against the Bears at home. So hopefully we'll be 2-1. Let me know what you guys think, man. Cowboys Nation. It's your boy, the Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.